first thing we're going to do when we start in priority 1 is local deployment via gulp watch. So gulp is just a compiling package that we're going to use, and it's going to launch browser sync, which will launch our virtual machine in the browser so that we can run WordPress off of our computers. And so first thing we want to do is get to that point. One step that I always do is remove any unnecessary hosts. This will just link you to some troubleshooting for unresponsive machines. And I always forget this step, so I put it in there. What you're going to do is open your terminal or iTerm. So just back out all the way to the very root of your system and do sudo. I'll use the Vim text editor and etc. hosts. Then you just type in your password and it'll pull up all of your hosts on your local machine. The point right here is to make sure that you don't have any extra ones. They might cancel each other out or just cause some bugs. So it looks like I do have 2 of them on here, and they're both using the same IP address. How's yours look, Jaron? Okay, so yours is good. So I have Snapfast 192.168.55. I have Sideshed 192.168.55. So that can be bad sometimes. And every time you spin up your machine, it's going to regenerate them. So you can just delete it, all your local ones. And then these ones up here you don't need to worry about, but those are permanent sites that you want to keep up, and we'll go through that later. Then to save it, if you need to, you just hit escape, and then it's :WQ to write and quit.
Down here, right?
And since you didn't need to change anything, you can just do escape and then : then Q. So that's just quit instead of write and quit. Now we're going to go back to the blueprint and installing the roots package, bedrock, trellis, and sage. So this will just get it running on our computer. This is one of the bigger steps we're going to do. We're going to start out by focusing on the SSH key. So if you already have your SSH key added to DigitalOcean, you can skip step 4. Skip to step 4. If you already have an SSH key but it's not connected to your DigitalOcean, you only need to do steps 3.5 through 7. And so let's just start from scratch here real quick. If you don't have an SSH key yet, your command line, go to the root directory and create a new SSH key. So you do that by going to your root directory, which you can just find with the catch-all command. So cd into that.
Done now.
Yeah, do cd and then the catch-all command. No, cd catch-all command.
Oh.
Yeah. Slash, yeah. So cd catch-all command / puts you into the root directory, and from here you can run ssh keygen -t rsa. So just copy that, paste it right there, and it generates a new key pair for you. You can name it really anything you want. The one I'm gonna use is ID_RSA. I already have that one generated, so I'm gonna name one a different one. Okay, so you just want to type out that file path that it's showing you right there. Obviously with your username, not mine. And then you can do ID RSA, but I already have that one, so I'll just put a 1 after it. Hit enter.
So you just copy that last path.
And then I put a 1 after it because I already have that one, but do you have one already?
ID RSA. I have, yeah, SSH key for join call.
One thing you can do if you don't know if you already have one is go to your root directory and pull up .ssh, and then you can list it out, and it'll pull up all of your SSH keys. Cool, so it looks like you already got one. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm pulling up this little hotkey up here that pulls down the iTerm menu or the terminal, that's just a feature that's built into iTerm, and you can enable it in the preferences. You just hit Option spacebar and it pulls it down. It's nice because it's transparent and it's really fast. Okay, so when it asks you for the passphrase, you're going to leave that empty. So just hit enter twice. And now we're going to concatenate the public key. So you're just going to type that command right there, except for the key that you want to use. So I want to use my ID RSA. And don't forget to do .pub. That'll display it for you, so just select it and copy it. Cool. Alright, so now that we've got that copied, we're going to sign up or log into DigitalOcean. I can just have you set us up on my account if you want. It's mason.lawler@me.com. Cool. So now we're just going to go to create a droplet, and we'll choose a Ubuntu, base Ubuntu. We'll select $5 a month. We'll choose San Francisco, and where it says add your SSH keys, you can do new SSH key. I already have this SSH key tied in, so I'm just going to check that, but you're going to
new SSH key.
Yep. And paste it. And then name it Jaren's iMac.
Okay.
And then add it. Now, where it says choose a host name under there, I'm going to name mine Jackalope IO version 2.0.
Just the same thing.
Cool. Alright, so then create that. Usually does it in about a minute.